And we want to say that we thank so much the folks at sea, which is the Southern Environmental Agencies.
Not the sea as in the sea, but the sea as in the agency.
As in the agencies, right, headed by Lindsay Garbutt.
What does C stand for?
Huh?
What did you
it's
say
an
C stand
amalgamation
for?
between Friends of Nature, Southern Environmental Agency, I think,
Okay.
right? And it's comprised of taste from the Toledo district, the Toledo. I won't get into all that, but
it's all
taste,
there on there.
It will come out. It will come out on the videos. But we left just wanted to set the scene as to where we left from. We left from moorings. That was moorings in Placencia.
Fantastic, yeah.
We left aboard the catamaran from moorings Placencia, and we had on board with us Minister of Tourism and Culture, Honorable Manuel Heredia and Mrs. Heredia. We had the Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries, Honorable Rene Montero. We had Dr. Kenrick Leslie, who, as you know, is the head of the Office of Climate Change. And we also had Dr. Neville Trotz of the Office of Climate Change. Of course, there's Steffi and there's Frank, you know. And we're walking together. I walked a bit left, and there's Kenrick on his telephone. There's Dr. Trotz, and that's Lindsay Garbutt there, right? And this is now aboard the catamaran. Conversations, of course, being held, you know, before we departed, you know, and we were having some, as you can see, some soft drinks there as we were heading out. All right, now we headed out aboard the catamaran out towards Glen Spit, right, and the captain of the catamaran was Captain Ali Westby, and you see Ali Westby there with Steffi. That's Captain Ali Westby there, and we saw some dolphins on the way as well, which we found very entertaining. Looking at the dolphins, you know, in the area. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Beautiful jump there by the dolphin. Look, you know. So we were very much entertained while we were passing some of the keys, as we can see there, and the dolphins were just providing quite a spectacle for all of us.
But it was a beautiful day.
It was a beautiful day. A perfect day,
yeah,
Steffi.
perfect.
You picked a perfect day, really. And there you can see us heading out now to the open sea there, heading towards Gladden Spit. All right, you had there you had very pensive Lindsay Garbutt there, and there we are at the bow and looking towards one of the small keys, and so all right, I guess that would do it for the raw footage as we run out there. So you get the picture now, Jules, right? So we arrive at Gladden Spit, and that is what we met at Gladden Spit. That's the ambassador's boat, the ambassador of Germany to Belize. He came down from Guatemala in that boat there. The other boat in between was one of his friends that he brought along with him, and the other boat is the Aldebaran, which they were already there waiting for us, and this is what it looked like as we were docking in at the area there, right by Gladden Spit, out in the sea. You know, we spent the whole night out there in the open, the whole day really, and the night in the open, and there we were being moored along the side of the Aldebaran. I have to say a good evening to our and I forgot to mention her just now, Wendy of Wendy's restaurant in Placencia. Wendy cooks some nice food, Julia.
So I've heard.
My goodness, Wendy's food was good. Was delicious. I mean, Wendy catered for us, and you got a glimpse of Wendy just now.
Yes, on the boat.
On the boat. So she catered for us. The food was good. I mean, Wendy, thanks for that food, man. I mean you know, I still remember that, you know. And so if you want to go to Placencia, have something nice to eat, go to Wendy's restaurant in Placencia, right? I can guarantee you that we enjoyed that. So there we are now at Gladden Spit, and that's the area where we anchored. So you can see the view that we were enjoying while on the trip, you know, and how beautiful Belize is. You can see there we are being greeted, the ambassador greeting us. You know, he was there already, and so, well, you know, and some of the other crew coming aboard our catamaran now, because that's where the conference was was held on board the catamaran that we came on. And Steffi, true to form, that's the cameraman for the Aldebaran. You know,
it's our best cameraman.
Yeah, he's a very good, very good, very experienced guy. That's Frank Swikart, you know, and we're getting ready there for the press conference, and so on, and getting to know everybody, you know, and being introduced and so on. So after that, Steffi, I saw Steffi pouring some glasses of what was it, Steffi?
This is a special German welcome drink.
This
is champagne with Aperol. Aperol is a liquor like Campari, a little bit more sweet, and it tastes delicious.
And so we had the toast.
Yes.
This is a traditional German way of greeting people. You know, you greet people with a toast.
Okay.
You know, so there was toasting, and that was the first thing we did. Everybody had to get their glass of
Aperol.
Aperol.
Yeah.
Right. and offered toasts. And this is a recording. We're going to play back the recording of the toast right now. You ready, Harlan? Okay. There we go.
Between Belize, Germany, and it was a dream to do this, and today it came to truth, and I'm really, really happy to welcome you, and I'm sure we will have some very nice hours and very good speaks together and fun together. Welcome you all.
Thank you. Organization that manages this place that I just heard the ambassador say God visited once, twice, or 3 times. We'd like to welcome you all. We certainly appreciate having 2 of our key government ministers in the context of managing this here and the German ambassador. And it's always a pleasure to have friends share what you consider the best part of what you do. So on behalf of my organization and on behalf of Southern Belize, welcome. We are glad to have you, and we look forward to having the opportunity to share a little bit of what we do and what we have with you. So, a toast to what the ambassador called one of the most beautiful places in Belize, and I think anywhere in the world.
Cheers. 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 Okay. And that was the first toast, Julia. And all of us offered some toast or the other. And so we're going to go back to tape in a short while. So that you can get an idea of the toast that we offered. Enjoying our
Aperol.
Let me write that down. A-P-A-R.
I have to bring you a bottle.
You better bring me a bottle from Germany. Indeed, Aperol. It was delicious, right? Again, in good German tradition. All right, are we ready? Here we go. Let's continue with the toast.
You mentioned it's one of the most beautiful places here in Belize, and I think it's the first time that a talk or a press talk outside in the sea is taking place, and it's a press talk between Germany and Belize, and I think we can develop a lot. I will give you a brief overview on behalf of Aldebaran, one of the inviting organizations. I'd like to give you a brief overview of the program. So the next few minutes, let's talk. Let's come together. Then we have a small official program. We'd like to talk about our issues, about what we could do. We also are very happy to have the people from the 5C here, from the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center, because climate change is the main issue of this meeting here. Welcome, Kenrick Leslie, the director also. So, have fun, and I'm really, really happy to have all of you here, and I hope we have good talks and good results at least. Thank you.
Cheers. Cheers. No, let me just say that it's a pleasure for me and cameraman to be a part of this. As you know, I keep on saying on the radio, and whenever I get the opportunity to tell anyone, that Belize is the most beautiful country in the world, and I will say that over and over and over again. No offense, Germany is beautiful. Germany is beautiful, Ambassador, but Belize is more beautiful, right?
There are certain things you should not compare.